back, Glass Moon Gaming, another music reaction for you, and I have a special third reaction for today, and it's more Babymetal. By the time I'm recording this, I will have recorded everything I need to see ahead of time to watch any of the 4 shows I have planned on streaming on Twitch, which means I'm moving into phase 2 of my Babymetal journey, which involves metal resistance. Before I went back to the beginning with Babymetal, I did manage to react to a couple of songs from this era, but now it's time to come back and continue into this era. In today's reaction, I'm looking at the song Syncopation. For what I understand, the song was only released on the Japanese version of the album, so that's kind of cool. And for this performance, we'll be watching it live from the Tokyo Dome, Red Night 2016. So let's check this out. Make sure you guys check out our Buy Me a Coffee page. It's like Patreon, but with more options. And that's where you'll find the original videos for anything that ended up blocked or edited for YouTube. It's also where you guys can make requests and watch any concert streams you missed live on Twitch. Link is in the description with all the details. Finally, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave your suggestions in the comments below. It all helps the channel grow, and that's our goal here. Let's get to it. A link to an original will be in the description below. All right, let's check this out. That's a cool ambient sound. That sounds like a heartbeat. I loved the way that came in, that soft ambient with that lead guitar line there all by itself, and then it just pops in and they pop into frame like that. It is good editing of this video, and that sound is awesome. Let's hear that again. Before they even sing, we're going to come back to catch that again. I like the fact that the song is called Syncopation, and already I've seen definitely a few different versions of syncopation, or instances of syncopation. And for those of you who don't really know, syncopation is normally you have like a beat in a song when we'll just do a simple 4. We'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4 beats in a measure. And the syncopation would be on the offbeats. So if you're counting it in eighth notes, it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and normally you would count that the downbeat as 1. Well, syncopation is the upbeat. So it's and. And a lot of the drum hits in this are on the and that's really cool. Right here. Syncopation. that was an awesome squeal, and I don't want to interrupt this. We're definitely going to go back. I mean, this song, you can tell they've evolved. You could definitely tell that there's been an evolution in their sound. Their songs, a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of their songs from their earlier albums and their performances were, I'm going to say, more kiddish. Like they were talking about, waking up and going to school, no bullying, things like that, where there were great messages behind it for young people, both females and males, about some aspects of them. Eating disorders and caring about your appearance and not shouldn't worry about your appearance type thing, for like give me chocolate and stuff like that. Great messages overall. And they were catered towards a younger audience, in my mind. I mean, they may not have been, but it definitely can cater towards a younger audience with those topics. And they put them into a metal aspect. And I've said this before, that it's a great way to introduce young people into metal. With the last song, one of the last songs that I've reacted to was song 4. And someone made a joke in a comment about it's like Sesame Street metal. Because they were talking about counting till 4 and the number. So I thought that was a funny comment in the first place. But this is matured. This is their sound has definitely matured. I don't know what the topic is about because I don't understand Japanese, obviously, but I can look up the lyrics later. And you guys are probably going to tell me anyway. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely more of the sound that we had. I mean, we heard Road of Resistance from this album, and we heard Sis Anger from this album so far. And those two songs were definitely more, mature concepts that they were talking about. And their sound definitely has grown since then. And this is another perfect example of this. So far, I'm loving this song. But that squeal we just came in that I interrupted this, had this little rant here. We're going back and we're hearing that again because that was awesome. More syncopation. Wait a minute. That is got to be difficult. I mean, I know they all have ear monitors in, most likely, all the musicians. But wow, none of them are facing each other. They're all facing out in the crowd, which is a circular stage, so it makes sense. But even the drummer, that's usually difficult because normally you can get cues and stuff off of your other bandmates when you're playing. That's just an interesting setup. Very impressed. This is really, really freaking good, just as a song in and of itself. Let alone the performance. And performance is freaking amazing because you also got to remember it's live, and it's fantastic. But the song itself, this is a really good song. I would be disappointed if I had this album when it came out back in 16 or whenever it was. This album came out 15. I don't know. But and they didn't have the song on the album because it was only on the Japanese version, I'd be seeking out that version relentlessly. That is awesome. Now, we're just going to go back and we're going to catch it again. But one thing I did want to say, as part of their maturing process, when they have these newer songs, one thing I definitely did notice, even on the other ones that we already did hear from this era, Yui and Moa's vocals, like on the older stuff, they were very, very kawaii, as much as I would say. Like the ai type thing on a lot of their songs, because that was the style they were going for. And their vocals in this, while they're still cute and everything, they're not that same, as I want to put it, waifu type type sound. I don't know. That might have been the wrong thing to say, but you probably know what I'm talking about. But they all sound so much more. All their voices have matured and have come into being, and I'm sure they can still do that because they still sing those songs. And but yeah, I love their voices in this. Finishing it out in halftime. Oh, from the top. Wow, that was just overall just amazing. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? That was a great official introduction into this new era. Let's talk about the song in and of itself. The song in and of itself is called, like I said, it's called Syncopation, and there are so many aspects of syncopation musically within the song. So it's a really cool aspect. I'm going to guess even a lot of the dancing, if I go back and watch it again and pay attention to it, I bet you there's a lot of syncopated dancing in there too, where they do the moves on offbeats. Because that would make sense. Sue's vocals, amazing. The dance choreography, amazing. Yui and Moa's vocals in the background on aspects of it, so matured and so much better for this style of music. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Great introduction. I'm really excited to get into this next era. I know there's two songs in particular off of this album that I'm very much looking forward to. And they've been requested a lot of times. But once I decided to go back in time, I knew I'd have to put them on the back burners. So I'm getting really excited to get to those periods. So that's going to end this video. I loved this song. Don't forget that I also stream on Twitch. Our next live stream on Twitch will be a Babymetal concert. Still haven't quite decided which one it's going to be. It'll be one of the four big ones from the early era, either one of the Legends or one of the Budokons. Haven't quite decided yet. I think I'm leaning towards one, but we'll see. But yeah, if you aren't following me on Twitch, make sure you are. That way you can keep track of what's going live and you can keep in track with my schedule. Links to all my social media, including Twitch, is down in the description. Alti Energy, great energy alternative drink for those of you who partake in that. Zero sugar, low calorie, all natural caffeine without the crash. Amazing flavors right now, coming out with more. If this is something that you are interested in, you partake in, give them a shot. There's a link in the description. Click that link, and at checkout, use discount code GlassMoon. You'll get 10% off. The channel will receive a little bit of a kickback. You receive a discount on a great product while also supporting the channel. It's a great deal for everyone. Again, link is in the description if you are at all interested. Don't forget, vote in our Fan Choice Friday poll, where you guys get to tell me what to react to every single Friday. Very simple. Go to the community tab, find the poll, vote for the band. Whoever wins, that's who I react to, guaranteed. Very interesting one earlier. So yeah, make sure you do that. You just have to vote. I'll do the reaction. Simple as that. With that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all next time.